How's it going, amazing, awesome people? Give me another episode with more Pokémon Legends Z-A on the Nintendo Switch 2 and walking to it. So last time, because we were just at the Liminal City, just scattering around Wild Zone 1, collecting items, and of course we did capture each set of Pokemon. So here's all my sets over here. So and we go ahead and press on menu real quick by pressing X. So this here is our full team. So we're able to capture at least 6. But we're only allowed to capture 5 species of Pokemon. So we're about to head on to this research lab. It's what appeared to be called, because yeah, now we were supposed to get the reward for catching 5 different types of Pokemon. So we'll get right on to that. So it said we have to go report to your Pokédex affiliate Society at the Pokémon Research Lab. Okay, so well, that's where we're going. So we're still doing the mission, which is so-called A New Life in Liminal City. So let's go close this and let's go and enter by pressing A. Okay, and we got something coming up for Pokemon nicknames. Yeah, because I really wanted to name my Totodile a nickname. Well, technically, I want it to be any other name. Welcome to the Pokémon Research Lab. I presume you're hearing about the Pokédex registration prize. You complete the 5 Pokemon challenge? Well done. Head on up to the 3rd floor. Our acting director will give you your prize as promised. Okay then, so let's go ahead and talk to some people. So we see these two were just sitting down waiting for their meeting. You can have up to 6 Pokemon in your party at a time. If you catch more Pokemon when you already got 6, they'll be sent to your boxes. Yeah, that's definitely true. This kid do make a solid point there. How you go add up 6 of your party members to your team. Here, I thought I'd be coming back to the good old Luminous, but now the whole city looks different. Even the professor resigned from his position. Okay then, so next person to talk to you. So you can retrieve Pokemon you sent it to your bosses from the main menu. Okay, now talking to you. Welcome to the Pokémon Research Lab. Okay, so let's go and find the director at the 3rd floor, right as our lady said. Okay, so we are heading up to the 3rd floor director's office. Alright, so we'll go ahead there. That suicide nitwit! That stupid mayor poured even more money into the ridiculous urban redevelopment plan? Sure, great, more Pokemon love it, but you can't just throw them in a wild zone and call it a day. No, you got to have scientists survey and study the thing to figure out what's safe. But who can I keep up with all of the workers when they keep adding wild zone every time I turn around? Okay man, so you have to go report to your Pokédex affiliate Society at the Pokémon Research Lab. I mean, that's what it used to be said on the objective. Now, let's go check what's around. So, this is the director's office. Looks like we have a visitor. You here on your lonesome? Well, yeah, it's just me, the one and only. Ooh, that's cool. Your Pokemon don't even count for anything? I'm the acting director here. Call me Mable. And if you came all this way to see me, then I guess that you must be here about the prize. Of course, that's why. So let's see what you managed to accomplish. So far, you caught. Alright, wait for it. Oh, since the whole species, look at that. I've been hoping someone like you would turn up. Someone like me, you say? Oh, you want to know, do you? But I'll explain the whole mess. See, for whatever reason we've been seeing this influx of wild Pokemon within Luminal City lately. That's what led to the construction of all these wild zones so they can live safely in the city. But I can't keep up with all of the work. I couldn't even tell you what species are on the rise lately. But now you showed up. You have what it takes to complete the challenge because you clearly are curious about Pokemon. You're just for the type that we need to help with our survey work. Alright, well, let's just get to the point then. And you will help, right? Yes, I guess. So kind of you, somehow I just knew you agreed. Since I'm Mable, we'll call this a Mable Research, And starting now, I'll be sending you all kinds of research requests. Understood? Good. Okay, so we got here this next tutorial called Mable's Research. So you will receive a request from Mable to help her with her research. As you complete the test, your research level will go up and you'll also receive valuable rewards such as TM, so keep an eye out for new tasks as they are continually added. In fact, I already got some things that I want you to check out for me. I'll send you the details. You receive a new researcher requested from Mable. Now that we're working together and all, I guess I can tell you I made up this whole promotion thing to the trick folks into doing my research work. Doing the work will earn you research points, so look at that you already got some. In fact, you earn enough to go from a level 1 researcher to level 2. It's a red letter day. As a reward for increasing your research level, you get an amazing prize after all. Press Add to open the main menu and then check out Mable Researcher to claim your reward from me. Alright, well, we already got that one added, so we get 100 points for filling our Pokédex. Very nice, and we're on level 2 now. I came up with some new research that you can do for me. Check the list. Alright, well, we're checking it right now. So, we're checking it with Mable Research. You earn yourself a TM for Ross Match for reaching research level 2. Okay, nice. Okay, so there's our TM. So, we did learn Ross Match with the save user attacked with a punch. Come on, game, I wasn't even finished. Your reward for reaching the next research level will be a TM for Mud Shot. It's a ground type special move that lets you dose the opponent in mud so they can move slower. Okay, so now this is pretty sick. Alright, so we do got here. It's a long way. Okay, so once we reach to level 50, then we get here is the shiny charm. Okay, well there is so much happening here. So we do got a long way to level up for Mable Research. So yeah, we do got a long way to collect one of this Master Ball. But dang, there is a lot we gotta get catching up here. Alright, well screw going all around the whole forest of the wild, just collecting items, or just to collect TM balls is whatever they need to be called, because screw that. I mean I mean that's just old school. I mean they don't actually put any yellow Pokeball all over the wilds. I mean, they don't do that anymore, but now this is pretty brand new to me because we are doing the Mable Research, and that's what matters the most. Okay, so I don't have a Pokemon that can learn Ross Match, but at least it's worth a shot to go use. Complete more tasks for me, and you can keep raising your research level, earning yourself even more lovely prizes. My research advances, you learn more about the Pokemon, and we both will come out winners. And that the TM I just give you, you can use it to instantly teach a Pokemon that move that's on it. TMs can be used over and over on as many Pokemon as you like to. See how nice I am? Well, not every Pokemon can learn every move out of there naturally. Anyway, good luck to get out there and learn all about a new Pokemon neighbors for me. Alright, can do. Gladly to keep that in mind. And also, now let's check on it. Right now, I want to move on back to playing Totodile. Okay, now let's see here. So we're going to Satchel and looking at TM. So yeah, now we do have here is Ross Match. So I think that Butterby can learn this this new move for Ross Match. So let's go give one to Butterby right now. Okay, so he learned Ross Match. Okay, so we can use that to the Ross Match the boulder. Yeah, now Butterby is your excellent choice. Now, as you're catching this Butterby, you gotta use him or her more often. Whatever male or female Butterby you capture, you wanted to use the Butterby for your advantage to smash boulders that's better your way. Because I know, like previous episode, because each of my guys, well, me and Tani were a little bit upset today. Well, last time, I mean, we just saw because they've been placing street boulders in the middle of the hotel, which is blocking the way. Okay, so where do we want to go this time? So let's check out the laboratory, I guess. Let's see what's going on at the laboratory. I don't think we saw this part. Okay, well, you two look like siblings. I'd love to dig deeper into how urban living quarter affect Pokemon. Okay, so talking to you. This machine is used to show records of research that conducted by individual trainers. These days, our lab is using it to aid in surveying the wild zones. Okay then, so let's keep checking the area. So there's a live person we could talk to. There are male Pokemon, female Pokemon, and even Pokemon with unknown genders. Some Pokemon have a different appearance depending on their gender. Alright then, well that's definitely true. I mean, we're getting to know better of things or two. I mean, somehow we've seen that the Pokemon can be male or gender. Or to male. Well, technically, they only have like 3 genders, so some of them can be unknown. And the rest of you two can be male and female. Okay, so what is Scrappy doing here? A jacket with the Team MZ's logo. Will you happen to be Ever Ed? You know who I am? So you have a new member who Tawny is, so pleased to have aboard. I recognize you by the jacket. I'm the one who embroidered that logo on it. My name is Navin. I'm another member of Team MZ. So we're teammates, I suppose. I see you have business in the lab, helping out with Mable research. I'm surprised that you found anyone willing to help, but I suppose it's not a bad deal for you. After all, you'll fare better in the Z-A Royale if you have your Pokemon learn a wide variety of moves. The TM you earn as reward for helping with the Mable research will come in handy for that. Now about your outfit, it needs something. What do you think of this hat? Okay, so what about the hat? Okay, so we just received a striped trilby. Okay. It suits us well. I like it. No offense if necessary. It was my size. Oh, and if the jackets are not your style, feel free to change it to something else anytime. Okay then, so we get here is changing your outfit and looks. So you can change your outfit and look by pressing minus while on the menu. So if you buy new clothing and accessories at boutiques, you'll be able to switch up your style in more ways. Have fun finding a look that's all your own. Alright, I'll do. Anyway, I got to go. See you later. Alright, so we have a little chit chat with Naveen. So he let us keep the hat. Hey, you get your prize? Yeah, sure did. The first TM you got from Mable was for the one for Rossman, right? You're on the teeth in the mood to Butterby so it can break the boulder lying around. Okay then, so this here is called Technical Machine, which is for TMs. TMs that allow you to teach movement to your Pokemon. They can be used however many times as you like. Each Pokemon species is able to learn a different selection of moves. Once you have enough of boulder smashing, come on back to the Hotel Z. Alright, copy that. So we're still in the Vert District, so let's just see what these people have to say. Well actually I think we already did talk to these two already. Okay, so let's see here. Now approaching to the boulder. So we want to switch out Butterby, so if we go pull him off. So we want to try out Rossman. So we'll go Rossman with Boulder, and there was an item inside. So we did pick up one of his revive. That's only when Pokemon take bent. Now let's journey on in. So I showed you there is a lot to see here. Well actually, let's make sure that we double check on something. Okay, so we got the one between Lint Play. So we got here is a Z-A Royale book. I think we already seen this part because that just goes to show our rankings. And let's see, where do we want to go? Alright, you know what? I think we're gonna press on minus. So now that you see I'm wearing right now. So this here is the Blossom and the net set, which I already got equipped already. Yeah, so now I don't have anything for earrings. Okay, but it's just this hat I got. So basically it's a striped chubby I have. So let's see, now I don't want to put on the t-shirt. No, so the Blossom and the V-net set will stay on perfectly on me. I mean, I don't suppose they have a shop anywhere. So okay, now we just stop into a pause. So once you have enough of boulder smashing, come back to the Hotel Z. Okay. Well, I don't think we're ready to go that way just yet. So let's keep exploring a bit and see what we can find. Okay, so that there is a super potion. So that go and discover all 100 of your HP. So we can carry on. So we're leaving the wild zone and we exit. So we can still keep sprinting. Now let's go over the objective again. So what are we trying to do? So we go to X. So here's the main. So what we got for side? Okay, so I think we can take on side quests like we done in the original Pokemon Legends Z-A. So yeah, now side quests might seem important. So we're just gonna have to keep an eye out for that. Okay, so it says that it's a big one unexpected development after another, but that your new life in Luminous is offered to an exciting start. Has your new friend Tanya show you the ropes? Alright, well she did. She kind of did a pretty good job showing us all the ropes of whatever we had to be doing in Luminous City. So we had to return to our Hotel Z to meet up with Tanya. Okay, well that's what we're doing. So let's just try to close this and also let's put Butterbee back. But wait a second, now I changed my mind. Bring Butterbee out. So I want him to smash boulders for me. Cause I did see there's that word. Hold on, there's a Pikachu. Hold on. I want a Pikachu right now. So how do we get to that Pikachu? Yo, okay, so you know what? I think we need to get Surf in order to get over to the other side of the edge. So we don't have to move Surf yet. So we'll come back to that later. So anything up here? Okay, but it's sick really because we can climb the ladder much faster. That's so cool. Okay, so anything up here? Okay, so that there's a Pidgey. Okay, so let's try tackle. And what button to... Oh wait, hold on. I think it was ZR. Okay, so let's catch it. It's a Pidgey. Okay, so we catch one. So it already got confirmed. But you know what? How do we switch Pokemon? Okay, hold on. So it's your bosses. So Pokemon can be sent to your bosses for safekeeping. You can access the Pokemon your bosses at any time as long as you aren't in the middle of a battle. So when you heal your party Pokemon at a Pokemon Center, the Pokemon in your bosses will have their help restored as well. That might seem true. Okay, now I wanted to try to... But wait, so we can change the nickname now, but let's try moving it around. Okay, now I want to put Weedle back. I have no interest in using Weedle. I want to use Pidgey for the start. Pidgey is my main favorite Pokemon. I love to go use. Now, let's carry on. Well, actually, wait a second. I forgot. So, I wanted to give these Pokemon a nickname. So, I don't like the name Totodile, but I know it's the... I know Totodile is the right fit for the name, but I wanted to name it something else. So, let's name it... You know what? Let's name it Toddler. Toddler. I like Toddler. Alright, so I'll name you Toddler. And for Fleshland... what can I name you? How about I name you Feast? That's why I would name you. Okay, I name my Fleshling Feast. And for Butterbee, you know what I'm gonna name you? I'm gonna name you Bun Bun. That's why I would name you. I like Bun Bun. Don't give me any wrong ideas, because Bun Bun may seem a perfect name for Butterbee. Okay, so for the Scatterbug, let's see, I got a name for you, so what can I name you? I'll name you Scraggy, as in Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. And Mareep, I'm gonna name you... How about I name you Meh? I want it all caps. Meh. That's how she sound like? Okay, Meh is the answer. And for Pidgey, I'll give you a nickname. So I'll just name you. What can I name you? Pig. You know what? I like to name it Piglet. That's why I would name Pidgey Piglet. Cause like Piglet used to be another name from Winnie the Pooh. In case y'all didn't realize, I'll show you this photo of Piglet. Yeah, there it is. I want to name it Piglet. No question asked. But actually, let's put another G for Piglet. Piglet. Okay, so that should be a perfect nickname. Okay, so I tried to get each 6 Pokemon nicknames, so we should be all good. And we might as well carry on. So let's get to climbing. So we'll go climb upward. So I know we already did capture a Weedle already, so we go pick up one of this to revive. And let's see here. So okay. So you know what? I think we are still collecting more of these TM still. Okay, now what's happening? Okay, so let's run away from the battle. Okay, so we'll go and check this next roof, which is above here. Okay, so that there is an ESP Candy SS, and that there is a Pearl, so that can put in good use in case we want to go sell that later. Now, can we take this fall? Okay, so we just took the fall, and we might as well go pick up this Pokeball. So that there is a potion, and where's the picture at? Wait, so now did the picture disappear? Okay, so we got here the pretty feather. Okay, where the heck did a picture go? Okay, well, it just disappeared. Alright, well, better luck next time. There's no picture. Okay, so there's a whole lot of sparkle going on here. So we pick up here a pretty feather and a resist feather. Okay, what's going on? Can you stop interrupting me, Rotom Phone? It's an extraordinary thing to be surrounded by Pokemon from the day you're born. Yeah, that is absolutely true. More wild Pokemon means more wild zones. Very true. Okay, so what do you do? Okay, so I can't go that way. Okay, so I can still pick up this potion. And yeah, now this is the same old place that we already are. So we're still back in Wild Zone 1 with more wild Pokemon. Okay, but you know what? It'd be way more fun that we can train up each Pokemon just to battling Pokemon that we usually encounter. So let's try Raw Smash. Tackle. Yeah, well, we got so much options. Okay, so there's another Butterfly. But then let's go switch out. Okay, Toddler, I choose you. Alright, go finish it off with Tackle. Alright, so we're still waiting. Alright, take down that Flashland and that Butterfly. Go with Tackle. Water Gun. Oh, that's okay. We still got it. Okay, so everyone get to gain more ESP. Okay, so finish off with Tackle. Okay, wait, it's already dead. Alright, well, that's something we won't be worrying about anymore. Okay, so I just saw because there is another boulder we can start smashing. Alright, go use your Rock Smash, clear path. And we might as well carry on. Alright, so we'll move this way. We got here is a whole bunch of these boulders which we had to get smashing. So let's get smashing all of these boulders. And yeah, so we want to make sure that we get each to the Pokemon Center so that they can gain more HP, because I don't think this is the right time to be giving Pokemon each potions. Nah, it's just in case that we're far away off of the city and we don't see a Pokemon Center, then we could just try to go use just one potion. Okay, so let's try healing our Pokemon right now. So okay, then we'll need your Pokemon for a few seconds. Okay, so here it is. So I'm just healing only Toddler and and Bun Bun. Okay, so each of our assists are good to go now. So, can I talk to you? Okay, well, this lady don't want to talk. Okay, well, this one can. So, Pokemon drop in so many items of these days. Of course, I can just pick them up and sell them. Yeah, well, that might seem true. Okay, so we got here is a whole bunch of people we could talk to. So these two are having a good time there. I hope you find plenty of Pokemon and plenty of other cafes that you love here in the city. Welcome to Luminos, a city for both people and Pokemon. For me, there's nothing better than relaxing in a cafe with my Pokemon. I'm afraid that we can't see you at the moment. Why, that sucks. Even from a purely artistic point of view, the Pokemon are masterpieces. I like to enjoy coffee with my Pidgey. It's a great way to become a friend with your Pokemon. Okay then, so let's get to, wait, hold on, Run Button. Oh, okay, so I can see that the Bun Bun learned Mud Shot. Good for Bun Bun. Alright, so now, is it seem like that Bun Bun get to keep all 4 of his tactics? That's good for him. Okay, so we'll wait till the Raw Smash replenishes, and we'll keep going with our Raw Smash. Yeah, so is it seem like that we can use Raw Smash for a limit of free time? That's really, really cool. Okay, so checking what's around here. So we are picking up here is Cherry Berry. And there's nothing going up there. So yeah, I think it's time we go move on back to the Hotel Z. Alright, so we go enter and go check to see what Toddy is. Welcome back. I got us some good food. Let's have a bite. Have you ever dipped a fresh baker croissant in the Cafe Elite? Sheer profession. Get ready. Okay, so here it is. So the mission for a new life in Lumino City have got complete. Very good. So now we're just sitting down having a tea party over here. Starting to get used to Luminos. It can be a kind of bewildering at first. Yeah, it's fun to me. A wild zone must have been a shot, right? I don't think they're very the ideal model for how we humans and Pokemon can coexist or anything, but it's good that we have them. Was that a notification from your Z-A app? This is a promotion match announcement for trainer Ever Ed, Renzi. The opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You are to face trainer Zach in Renzi. Okay, that's Zach? Alright, well, Zach looks like a pretty cool dude. So the trainer who wins will be promoted to rank Y. To qualify for your promotion match, you must earn enough ticket points to obtain a challenger ticket. Guess it's the time for your first promotion match. Okay, so yeah, so let's just ask more about this promotion match. A promotion match is exactly what it sounds like. If you win the battle, you're promoted to the next rank in the Z-A Royale. Okay, so last question about challenger tickets. A challenger ticket is what lets you compete in a promotion match. Once you earn enough tickets, the point of your challenger tickets show up in your Z-A app. To earn ticket points, you gotta beat the other trainer competing in the Royale of a title who hang out in Battle Zone. I'm sure you remember getting a taste of that Battle Zone last night. And it's nearly sundown. When night falls, a Battle Zone appears and the Z-A Royale starts up. I'm gonna go wait outside. When you're ready to head out into the night, come find me. Okay, so here is our next mission. So this here says the battle in the Z-A Royale. So that is for main mission 4. Alright guys, so you know guys, I think we are going to take a rest spot right here. So we get to learn about something about Z-A Royale from Tawny. Okay, so that we're gonna have to pause right here, you guys. So I believe in next time on Pokemon Legends Z-A. So we'll go ahead and check back outside with Tawny, and we're gonna have to listen to more of her advice, because we need to get more info about Z-A Royale. So that's something we're gonna have to stick around and find out later on the next series, guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be particularly on stay tuned on my next series. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watch this episode. So if you enjoyed this series and want to see more of Pokémon Legends Z-A, be sure to leave an advertisement like, share the video, and subscribe. If you do subscribe, remember that notification bell so that you'll be stay up there and notified to all my news and awesome videos up the way. So that's gonna be all it for Pokémon Legends Z-A. We'll be picking more in next one. So take care guys, and I hope to talk to you on next video.